I am done with PS5 restocks. But before you go, let me tell you why. I've been trying to become a decent content creator for a very long time. I have probably had 5 different YouTube channels at this point. I made content before you could even profit from YouTube. It was never my intention, but it was a nice Christmas bonus though. Over the last 2 months, I went from a nobody to slightly less than a nobody, and the feeling has been amazing. I have been overwhelmed by support, and I'm glad I was able to help a lot of people get the information that they needed to have a chance to secure a PS5. But today, I want to announce that I will no longer be doing that on this channel. I'm thankful to grow to nearly 15,000 subscribers in the last 2 months. I understand that a lot of you guys are only here for that, for the PS5 restock news, and that's perfectly fine. Please feel free to unsubscribe from the channel if it is no longer of value to you. I want to talk about what we're going to do here going forward with the real virgins who are going to stick around beyond this video. But first, I must give you my lore. I started taking content creation really seriously back in 2016. I streamed on a schedule over on Twitch. I grew to 100 followers within a few months, and it felt huge to me at the time, like I was finally getting somewhere through all of my channels, all of the things I tried to do online. It was the first thing that really started to work for me, and it started to take off. Then my life got all fucked sideways, and I quit. I had to quit for about 3 years.
Double kill! Quintuple kill! Quintuple kill! Let's go!
Crash Team Racing came out in 2019, and it turns out I was fucking goated at that game. So I made my anime return arc happen. My living situation wasn't perfect for streaming, but I made it work. No face cam. I realized I only had like 50 followers out of my original 100 left, and no one really watched me. But that's okay. It was always for the fun for me, and it still is. I took another break for like 6 months. In case you haven't heard, Rona took over the world in 2020, and I knew at least 69 billion more people would be watching Twitch. I finally had a living situation and a setup that was suitable for streaming. I started streaming Valorant like 4 to 5 times a week. The addiction was heavy. I'd wake up in a drunken haze, a needle full of Valorant just hanging right out of my jugular, and I fucking loved every second of it. I was truly addicted. My streams did a little better. I got nearly 200 followers on Twitch from March to October. I'd sometimes get like 10 concurrent viewers on a good day, which at the time for me was a good day. I got burnt out. The high of Valorant and streaming just didn't feel the same. I moved on to harder drugs, like Ghost of Tsushima, and it reminded me why the PlayStation exclusives were so fucking good. I needed that PS5. It was the only way I was going to continue to get my fix. When I was trying to get a PS5 on launch day, I realized we had a problem. That shit was damn near impossible to get. I watched some YouTubers make videos like how to get a PS5, and outside of that dude, Jake Randall, all of the content fucking sucked, like really bad. It would take 4 minutes of intros and smash that like button and blow your load all over the subscribe button to get anything of substance out of most of these content creators. I saw an opportunity, but I wasn't going to act just yet. Launch day night comes, and Sony drops the PS5 on PlayStation Direct. They're using a queuing system that seems to work pretty well, but I got lucky and I found a loophole. That loophole would change everything. I discovered the escape glitch. And granted, I discovered it a little too late to get my PS5 on that day, but I felt like I should publicize the glitch for a few reasons. One being to try to help others, and the other being for Sony to fix their broken-ass third-grade school project website. Come on, Sony. Side note, all of the shit content creators I spoke about earlier literally copied my video about the quote-unquote escape glitch and took credit for it. A lot of them took credit for it. Not all of them did, but a lot of them did. And I reacted poorly, and I called people out, and this was the result. Basically, the way it worked is if you hit the escape key on your keyboard during the page loading during a split second, you would bypass the queue. You would actually get onto the Sony Direct website and skip everyone else who was waiting in line in queue. I made the video, uploaded it, and within an hour, I had more views on my YouTube channel than I had ever gotten from any videos or any content I had ever made combined. It was a way better feeling than that Valorant heroin that was sticking out of my jugular a few months prior. This tech website even referred to me as YouTuber who discovered the glitch, and I promptly blew a fat load all over my desk. I knew after watching the crappy PS5 restock content on YouTube that I could fit the niche. And I did. I got incredibly lucky. I was in the right place at the right time after trying time and time again for years and years. It finally worked. I caught on. It actually worked. I did my very best to cut down on the bullshit and filler that was in the other content creator stuff, like the smash the like button and come all over the subscribe button for 4 straight minutes at the start of every video. I did the research. I read hours of Twitter and retailer ads and did everything I could during my free time during the day to try to compile as much information that might be useful to helping people get a PS5 as possible. I gave tips and tricks on certain websites if it was applicable, and I truly did my best to try to help you guys get a PS5. And it showed. It showed. The channel actually grew, and it was an awesome feeling. I've been doing that for 2 months now, and this video is to let you guys know that I will no longer be doing that. I appreciate what that content did for me and where it took me, but it's not what I want to do. It was never about the money. If anything, I'd just like to be able to work for myself one day and not for, you know, the man. But I'm not trying to become a millionaire over here. Going forward, this channel will be doing a few different things. For one, I'll be live streaming. It was always a strong suit of mine. I love the ability to live interact with an audience. I think I do a really good job bouncing off of viewership and interacting with chat, and I think it's just one of the best things that I can do. It's super enjoyable for me, so I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to continue to do that more often. Now, I did stream on Twitch forever, but since the YouTube channel has kind of blown up, if you will, I've kind of moved over to YouTube, so my streams will be on YouTube. So if that's something that you are interested in, you can join the Discord link that's down in the description, and I always post on there a little bit before I go live, usually a couple hours, if not maybe even a day before. I'll also be making video content. It's going to be content closer to the Cyberjunk 2077 video. If you haven't seen that, it's essentially me talking about the bugs and glitches and why we should never pre-order games and not get so hyped up. It's going to be a lot of content like that. I was really proud of that video. I worked hard on it, and I wrote a script, and I did everything I wanted to do, and I really like content like that. So videos going forward are going to be content like that. There's going to be other things I want to do, but that is a good example of what you might see on this channel going forward. I want to make a somewhat comedic gaming channel. I don't know where that's going to lead me. I would say my biggest influence on YouTube is Penguin Zero or Moist Critical or Charlie or Officer Greg or whatever the fuck he goes by. I mean, dude, seriously, could you have any worse branding? What is that? So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, and I hope a few of you guys will follow me down that path. I'm so grateful for everything that the last couple months have brought for me on YouTube, and with all of you guys and all the support. It means a ton to me, but all good things must come to an end. I'm not going anywhere, but the direction that this channel has been going is going somewhere. So this is usually the part of the video where I'd say subscribe for my thick and juicy content, but I think the point of this video was really telling you to unsubscribe if you want PS5 restock news. So yeah, unsub. See you later.